The expression drive for show, putt for dough comes from the golfing world. It means that the most productive part of the player's game is not that which impresses others. When the professional golfer drives the ball, the sound of the club face hitting the ball and the flight of the ball over 3 football fields in length is truly impressive. However, it is the putting of the ball when on the green that normally differentiates the successful from the unsuccessful professional golfer. The point is this: it is not a matter of impressing others, it is a matter of getting the job done. Here Jesus further dealt with the issues of the heart. This one dealt with the prideful human nature that sought to elevate oneself in the eyes of others. Let me read to you from Matthew chapter 6, verses 1 through 4. It says, "Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you." The religious leaders of Jesus' day often sought to bring focus and attention on themselves. It was an issue of human pride stemming from the corrupted heart. Jesus gives several examples of this religious pride right here in this passage. They would give so that others would see. They would pray in such a way as to impress others. They would make sure that others knew they were fasting. You see, religious pride is one of the greatest sins, for it brings the focus upon man and not Christ. It is a problem that can easily sneak in and undermine our effectiveness in the faith. Jesus stated that those who went for show would have no reward in heaven. Why? Because they already received theirs on earth. On the contrary, those who gave in secret and prayed not to impress others but to communicate with the Father and fasted privately would have great reward. Let me give you this example of a man who got it right. Some years ago, one of my parishioners passed on to be with the Lord. I had the privilege of watching him as he served in the church. Most of our parishioners have no idea of how much he did for others in the congregation, because he normally sought to do these things by slipping under the radar screen. He did not serve for show. He served from a heart of love for people because God's love was in his heart. Rather than receiving his reward here, he stored up for himself eternal treasure in heaven. So let us consider our service. Are we serving in the first place? Are we serving with a pure heart? Like golfers, some establish their game for show and others for dough. Let us be very careful to battle against the problem of human pride and serve for the glory of God.